to see how Hatton comes out. 52 degrees, but Hatton should be on fire when he comes out of that corner. Will he pace himself? Will he try to do too much? You know, for Lazcano, the first question he's answered already. He can't take this crowd out of the night. No, he's got to outbox Hatton.
I don't think he has to worry about that. I mean, I said that right at the top. The crowd would be the fourth man in the ring tonight. Obviously, it's all for Ricky Hatton. The question is, how does it affect Ricky Hatton? Does it energize him, or does it make him over-eager?
Well, he said he's got to get back to boxing a little bit. A lot of sluggers say that. Until they taste the first shot or give the first one. Hatton coming forward. Lazcano trying to time him with the right, but he looks slow. Lazcano, 2 fights in 27 months. Last fight 15 months ago, not a good thing.
Yeah, but Hatton's overcoming something a lot harder than that. And that is his first loss as a professional. A loss by knockout to Floyd Mayweather, a humiliating defeat in a fight that he really thought he was going to win.
Yeah, but he's home and he's going to want to sparkle. He's going to want to look dynamic. Lazcano not tying him up, and it's Hatton sort of running him around the ring and shoving him around. That left landed, so he followed up. He went with the right, forget the jab, left to the body. Hatton walks into a shot, walks into a body shot, so if Lazcano could let his hands go.
Well, this is the thing that, you know, it's one thing when you get hit like that by Floyd Mayweather. When you're getting hit with clean shots like that by Juan Lazcano, you know, Hatton did not move his head very much against Mayweather, which is understandable, but against Lazcano, you have got to slip those punches.
Yeah, you know, Mayweather was a much bigger guy, though, I think. It looked like he manhandled. Now we see a little blood from the nose of Ricky Hatton.
He got nailed. There's no doubt about that. Now we're cleaning lint off the gloves. What is this? I'll tell you one thing, man. Hatton complained a lot about referee Joe Cortez in the Mayweather fight. I guarantee this referee was carefully chosen as a Ricky Hatton ref.
Well, he's from England. Enough said there. Juan Lazcano in the red, trying to get that jab working, but Hatton with plenty of free shots, not looking sharp coming in.
Now, the thing that works for Ricky Hatton are straight punches because he loops his punches, as you can see there. The other thing is, Ricky Hatton is very vulnerable to body punches because he keeps his elbows splayed wide apart. Not too many people have exploited that.
Hatton really fighting under control.
Yes, surprisingly. It may be that he came in conscious of that danger.
No doubt, Wally. I'm sure Lazcano's tuned the crowd out. He's got his hands full of Ricky Hatton coming to him. Lazcano, not enough action. He's just not putting the offense, but it's just trying to see how hard Hatton hits, what he moves, how he moves, what he has.
Absolutely, I think it's a smart thing to do. Let's take a look at the jab that Hatton ran into, and that's what gave him the bloody nose in the first round.
They want Hatton to get on his jab here in the second. He came in with a wild hook early, walked into a left hand, a jab from Lazcano. So Lazcano's got to keep boxing Hatton. Hatton comes in, swings that left hand, doesn't land the right. You know, Wally does that little move, steps to the side and cracks to the body. We haven't seen that yet.
No, we haven't. And, you know, we pointed it out earlier. It is chilly out.
There it is.
Yeah, he did exactly what we were talking about. But it is chilly out there, and I think it's taken the fighters a little bit longer to get started tonight.
I think you're right. Hatton walked into a shot there, so Lazcano timing those rushes.
You know, I wouldn't expect a lot from Lazcano early in this fight. I think he's got to figure out Ricky Hatton's rhythm. I think his real concern here is just not getting blown out early and then settling into a fight plan. As we pointed out, the guy hasn't fought in 15 months.
But he hasn't been stopped in 10 years. So he's been tested for chin and past. But remember, Wally, he was a lightweight, a career lightweight, really, until recently, in the last couple of years.
But he is long, you know, for a lightweight. He's got a 72-inch reach with, you know, a lot of heavyweights. I don't think Joe Frazier had a 72-inch reach.
And he should be using his height and reach. And right now, he doesn't look intimidated to me, Wally.
I don't think so.
He's just fighting, again, very controlled, very cautious, but smart. He's had his moments. again, we've got Australia, England, and U.S. in terms of judges.
So what we saw right there was, again, a straight jab will take Ricky Hatton out of his game plan, but you got to do it consistently, because if you let down on it, he's going to do that step to the left, like you said, and hit you with that left hook to the body.
Well, Ronnie Shields, the trainer of Lazcano, wants Lazcano to punch in between. They feel that Hatton is a guy who usually isn't in great shape, and he missed some critical rounds because of a chest infection in terms of sparring and prep for this.
Yeah, that's right. There has been some concern about that, but also, I mean, Hatton's whole lifestyle, I mean, he admits, you know, he basically spends his time when he's not in the gym, in the pubs. You know, and Ronnie Shields seems to be basing a lot of his belief in his fighter on that. I think that's kind of shaky.
Yeah, they feel Lazcano's got to take charge in moments like this when Hatton stops punching.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is, if you think you're going to exploit a guy's lifestyle, you got to make him work hard. You know, you got to bring that out in him. You cannot allow him to dictate the pace. And so far, Lazcano's allowing Hatton to dictate the pace.
So far, I don't see a lot of sharpness out of Lazcano, but neither do I out of Hatton. So both a little cautious. Now Hatton getting on the jab, right to the body. Round 3, Hatton, Lazcano. They like Hatton's action to the body. They want to get him on the jab. That's a slip.
Oh, man.
His momentum took him down.
Yeah. Well, now as we get in that aggressive Ricky Hatton, the aggressiveness that Mayweather was able to use against him, remains to be seen if Lazcano can do it.
Yeah. Here comes Hatton pressing forward, trying those big left hands as he's winding up now. Lazcano wisely ties him up, scores with the uppercut a little bit. He's got a free hand and he could use it. There's that jab from Hatton. They like his jab. I don't see much of it. It's just that little roundhouse. He's sort of touching him with the left hand. But impressed by that right hand to the body. You're right, from Hatton. Not a punch we see a lot from him. There's that sweeping left hook to the jaw. Now Hatton unloading.
Yeah, but he's missing a lot, and I don't think he looks particularly sharp yet, quite honestly.
Because I don't think Lazcano, I think Lazcano's there to be hit.
And Hatton just got nailed.
Sweat flying on that one. Lazcano fighting an intelligent fight. You know, he's in the danger zone while he's taking, he's not trying to dance away and make it a, control distance.
He just actually used his left hook very, very well, both to the head and the body. I mean, Lazcano's a veteran, let's face it. The guy has not been active. He does not have any, eye-popping wins on his record, but he's a veteran and he's going to test Hatton tonight.
Yeah, and there's nothing he does wrong. It's not like he does anything extraordinary, but he's very solid technically.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing he's done wrong in this fight is not having fought, a year and 3 months.
You're right. Hatton warned for hitting behind the head and to keep the punches up to Lazcano.
Hatton ran into a short jab there. I think Lazcano has got to be more consistent with that jab, and he can make this kind of a difficult night for Hatton.
Yeah, be a little bit busier. These are close rounds. Hatton could have stolen that with that good body shot towards the first end of the second round. Inside a minute to go, third round. Nick Charles, Wally Matthews, delighted you could join us ringside here in Manchester, England. It's the homecoming for Ricky the Hitman Hatton.